Hey guys! Today I'm doing one of my first ever video collabs with special guest Arielle.
I am just all over the trans side of the internet, aren't I? But if you are late to the party, my name is Arielle, I identify as a cisgendered lesbian, and today Sky and I are going to talk a little bit about detransitioning, what it means, what we feel, what we think about it.
Just as a precursor, the idea of detransitioning can come off as a bad or taboo topic to talk about within our community. Detransitioning refers to folks who socially or physically transition gender-wise, but may discover later on that they identify either as the gender they were assigned at birth or as a totally different gender completely. Arielle, as an ally to the trans community, how would you react if you had a friend who was female to male, but let you know that they identified as a woman again?
Well, first, before anything, I would make sure that I was now on board with the new preferred pronouns, or their new name, or both. And of course, I would let them know that I am here for them, and if they need somebody to talk to, because honestly, coming out once is difficult, but coming out twice, from what I've heard and spoken to you guys about, it's a long process transitioning. So to go backwards, or to go forwards, but to go back, I would just do my best to support that in any way that I could, I guess. What else could I do?
But would you feel like maybe they were going through a phase? Like maybe they were just pretending to be trans in the first place?
What if it was a phase? Why does that even matter? I mean, all of us are constantly going through different phases in our lives, and I don't think it's our place to judge anyone else for what they choose to do with their body. But of course, I will say in this case, being trans is less likely. I mean, look how difficult these decisions must be. I mean, they're clearly not choices. Of course, though, one does choose a certain path in coming out or the way they want to transition, which is the choice. It takes a lot of self-discovery and self-love and self-respect to make them.
Well, I think a lot of people might assume that they were just unsure of themselves, and maybe that's why they even transitioned to begin with. Or maybe they just jumped into it too fast?
True, that definitely can be an option, but I think it relates more to what I said before, that we are constantly changing and evolving, and sexuality and gender can change as we get older. I could just easily see how someone could know and identify as something for an extended period of time, and then as they change and their life goes on, they realize that maybe they don't identify with that part of their life anymore. Maybe through this wonderful new chapter in their life, they discover that they actually do, in a lot of ways, identify with the gender that they were assigned at birth. What do you guys think? What do you think, Sky?
I still strongly identify as a man. I'm really happy with my pronouns, my identity, my body, everything, even 5 years medically in. But if I were to discover a new part of myself and detransition, I guess I kind of would be worried about the reaction of the LGBT community as a whole.
Well, I have heard that some lesbians wind up going back and dating men again, and it's very possible that they were never lesbians in the first place. It's also possible that they were lesbians in a different part of their life, and now they realized, wow, I changed and I actually do enjoy men now. And just because it's different in the present doesn't negate how it was in the past. I just think that if all of us opened our hearts and our minds even just a little bit more, I think coming out in general, even coming out for the first time, the second time, whatever, it'll be just easier for everybody.
Well, thank you so much for your refreshing thoughts on this topic as an ally to the transgender community. So what do you guys think? Why do people get so upset when someone detransitions or maybe changes sexualities later in life? Let both of us know in the comments, and definitely go check out the video that I did with Arielle on her channel about lesbians who date trans men. And if you're coming over from Arielle's channel, like she says, welcome girlfriends, boyfriends, and everyone in between. And please subscribe. Have a great day, guys. See ya. Real men. And really, regardless of what people's definition of a real man is, don't you think it would be important to respect my identity first?
Right, I do think